of this persuasion. Praise and worship. Hey! Good dance, man. You gotta have a good dance. Come on now. I like one too. I like to get it every now and then. That was pretty good right there. Praise and worship. We need to be able to steal the avenger. That's what Psalm 82 says. We got to steal the avenger out of the mouth of babes and sucklings. He's given us the ability to steal the avenger. Psalm 32 says he covers me about with songs of deliverance. I'm here to tell you, most of us, if we're honest, even though we can't sing, when we get victory, there's a sound that come out of us.
Amen.
I can't sing a lick, so I heard. But that one is coming near you too. But so he covers us about with songs of deliverance. So every time God brings victory in your life, you have to use it as a weapon. Why? Because it brings a reminder to you of God's faithfulness. Remember when they was over in 2 Chronicles, and the three Moab and Ammon and Mount Seir came up against them. I think it was Hezekiah, and Hezekiah was upset because he had this big old army. And Hezekiah said, "We going on a fast." Everybody that's connected to me. Remember, you got to read the story. Y'all got to read your Bible too. But anyway, over in 2 Chronicles, he said, all of us going on a fast. He made everybody go on a fast. The whole city went on the fast. All Jerusalem went on the fast. He said, from the little, he even put the animals on the fast. Try that one. No, you ain't get nothing. We fasted. Everything around us fasted. The fish fasted, the cat fasted. No, but they put it was a blanket fast. Everybody fasted. Everybody. Hey man, can you imagine making your whole house? I remember when we got married, we tried to put our house on the fast. She knew better. I was saying, we got an executive order, everybody fast. Just as religious as religious to me. I read you religious, a religion. But anyway, he called a fast, and they had to get a strategy. And it said in there, before he found the solution, they had to rectify the problem. And it says, Hezekiah prayed. He said, Lord, I see this large army coming. I'm paraphrasing, but we're going to set our eyes on you. Yes. And when he made that statement, Jehaziel, which was a prophet, stood up and prophesied. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. And then all of a sudden, the three armies start fighting against itself. They start killing one another. It's a lot in there. I'm really cutting off the fat. It all would preach. But praise and worship is important. Paul and Silas got out with praise and worship. Right? Sounds real cute. There's a lot in there too. Huh? We need to be shake. I remember I was going to do a message on it called Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Because that's what happened. Okay, let me move on. Y'all don't want to be wearing y'all things. Number 7. So we need praise and worship. So we need, let's repeat. We need his name. We need faith. His kind of faith, not the faith we hear on TV. His word, not just, you know what I'm saying? His spirit. How many know we've been baptized with that spirit so we can use his spirit, or his spirit can operate through us? 5, a lifestyle of obedience. Right? 6, praise and worship. 7, prophetic ministry. One of the greatest weapons known in the 21st century church. You can use what God spoke over you to remind the devil. Let's go look at this one. First Timothy, we're going to look at this one. I've given you a lot of scriptures, but sometimes you have to encourage yourself in the Lord. That's what prophetic ministry will do. It encourages you. I know everybody around me half crazy, but God, I thank you. You've spoken a word on my life. There's going to be peace in my borders. You got to remind yourself. Amen. Through hell and high water. Look at it in 1 Timothy 1:18. It says, this charge I commit unto thee, son Timothy, according to the prophecies which went before on thee, that thou by them mightest what? War a good warfare. A good warfare. Fight a good fight. Fight a good fight of faith. How you going to do that? Through the prophecies. Some of y'all had prophecies spoken over your marriage. The last time you pulled it out and warred with it. Let me just scan the church. You don't know what's going on. I know what should be going on. Before it showed up, God spoke. Before the bottom fell out, there was a foundation. Because God spoke. He breathed into your marriage. He breathed into your finances. He breathed into your life. If so, God be true. It's natural for things to go in reverse of what God said. So you try to figure out, well, I thought it was going to be a welcoming party. I thought life was going to give me horns and whistles and a welcoming party. That everybody on the city block said, there it comes. Fairy tale, man. It always goes the other direction. Now what you got to do, you got to build up some muscles. Prophecy gives you muscles. You know you're in a fight, but you said, man, he spoke over my life concerning this situation. Guess what? More be for me than those that be against me. So you can look at that Goliath and say, oh, I've been waiting on you. I had a word about you. Yeah. Come on. Instead of Apostle, I'm really having a hard time. Apostle. Stop. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. She's laughing. Because that's what we do. Hosanna, Hosanna. Save now, we beseech you. That's what the word means. Come on, save us. Your prophetic ministries, the prophetic word spoken over you, should give you the incentive. I don't care if you're at the end of your rope, all of a sudden a generator kicks in. And you say, I can go to the next level. I got a second wind. I got two more. Power of prayer. Trust me, nothing wants to shut your mouth more than tribulations and trials. If it can mute you, it can defeat you. He knows, it knows. If you ever let what you know come out of your mouth consistently in spite of what you've been through or what you in, it's going to cease. Why? Because God is faithful. So if you're praying and you don't have see, most of us don't pray because we don't believe in God's faithfulness. Oh, you better write that down. Oh, yeah. The reason why we don't put anything out there, put a fleece out there, or throw a thought out there, make a petition out there, because we really don't believe God got our best interests. It's hard to pray when you think God is against you.
Come on. Wow.
Am I right, y'all? That's why. But it's the power of prayer. I told you before. I'm going to tell you in closing on this part. A husband and a wife carries more authority than I do as a minister. A mother and a child. There's an authority in a mother that's greater. Ain't nobody in a rabbit ain't gonna tell you what I'm telling you. Because we think that we bring them to the altar, my apostle, my pastor is greater than the authority that I have. No. Yeah, it is. My authority is greater because of the assignment. But you better try what you got first. Don't bring it to me. You ain't praying about what you're. I'm coming out. I need something. And I ask you, have you prayed about it? And I've had people say, nah, I ain't prayed. I'm going to say, bully lump level, go find a seat. What them cold heads, remember the cold heads? Cold head. You just need to stop it. No. what you know that you need to do. I'm the last line of defense. I'm not the first line of defense. When you are exhausted in the grace God has in my life, we can get the yoke together and we can carry this thing through and take it to another level. Don't just deplete your leader. Those that are watching this, don't drain them. Don't be a leech. It's some leech spirits. People just leech. They have no intention on doing what's right, and they will drain you.
Yes, they will.
I'm very particular about what I'm building.
Yes.
So if it seems like offensive and I'm like nonchalant to certain petitions, asking questions or whatever, it's because I can't just keep giving if you're not going in a direction.
That's right.
I say once, twice, maybe 3 times, but after that, I'm muted.
That's true.
Because if you're not using the wisdom, who are we fooling?
Come on.
And I can interpret words or interpret tongues. And I always go straight to the crux.
Yes.
Because you need to get to the root first.
Yes.
We can't skip it on the branches and all. We need to get some root issues.
Yes.
All right? Last one. We got some invisible friends. They don't write it down. Don't write it down. Invisible friends. What's in your notes? Your pastor got invisible friends? Angelic help. They are your invisible friends. It's the mystical part because most of us don't know about them. I found them to be very helpful, especially in deliverance. I've asked angels to come down with swords dipped in blood, or bring division, or put certain spirits in caves, and it works. I've seen people get delivered that way. Pluck eyes out, stuff like that, let the table become a snare. So there's just certain ways you can operate spiritually, but they're not necessary. Can I give you the description and we'll close?